Voila! I'm such a lazy ass. Just eggs, that's all I want to eat. So I'm sitting outside. I'm hiding from my kids because they're home from summer vacation and stuff. And just taking 2 minutes to eat this silly little lunch I made. Sometimes you just need a little bit of peace and quiet to yourself just to reflect on your day. Having 3 kids is super busy and such a whirlwind that you don't get a chance to sit down and take it in all the time. So I have this cute little pond here, so sometimes I just like to sit out here, especially in the summer. I live up in the Pacific Northwest, so the winters are really shitty here. And it rains, so just try to sit outside as much as possible in the summer, just because it is beautiful. And my favorite part about this angle is the fact that you can see my double chins. Awesome. Shit. 42. Trying to age gracefully. What are you gonna do? I guess you could put lots of filler and shit in your face, and definitely I've been thinking about it more lately. But then I don't want to get into the cycle of always having to put shit in your face. But definitely when things are like sagging down, you definitely start thinking about it. If they could take the fat from my ass and inject it into my face to like hold my face still, I might consider something like that. I wonder if that's a thing. Because God knows I got enough junk in the trunk. Okay, so while I'm stuffing my face, I can talk to you about, there's a tree in here. I can tell you about my workout today. So I trained my legs and I'm trying to get progressively heavier. Throughout my late 30s, I suffered a really bad like hip flexor injury. I actually tore my hip right on stage. Like I remember the moment that it happened, like it's so clear in my brain. And when I watched that footage and that particular video of me performing on stage, and I was with a couple other girls, I literally can see like this flash in my eyeballs, and I can see it, like the pain flash through my eyes. And I finished the set and I could see that, like, I just remember that searing pain. And yeah, I finished the set And I remember taking the bow off and talking to my friends who were also dancing with me, my friend Sally and my other friend Megan, and literally like telling them, okay, you're gonna have to carry me off stage, I can't even walk. And it just felt like my whole right hip had just completely dislocated my hip. And yeah, so I spent the rest of my 30s in pain. I was still dancing, but not to the same capacity that I'd previously been dancing. I really had to take a step back, and pretty much I've taken a step back from dancing and teaching and performing and workshopping and teaching workshops all over the world, really, because I really had to nurse and take care of old injuries. And then I got pregnant at 38. Yay! Why? But it was a choice that my husband and I had decided, and it just worked out, and we got a beautiful little girl named Eowyn. And she is the love of our lives. And are you having fun on the trampoline? The dancing thing, I do still teach belly dance, but not in the same capacity that I did previously. I just teach once a week, usually during the winters up here in Seattle. And yeah, I still love it, and I still enjoy teaching and performing but somehow I needed something more, and that's why going to the gym really was for rehabilitation of my right hip flexor and my right glute hammy tie-in that was just messed up big time. I have been weight training for the last year. I started really hitting the gym with the weights last May in 2017, and I've been taking the whole year to really learn how to lift and train, and just doing so much research and really like digging deep into it, and I guess becoming completely obsessed. So when I started, I was about 170 pounds, and I've dropped down to about the 145 to 150 range, and I would like to trim down a little bit more, but definitely what started to happen is that I of course started weight transferring out, and I've been holding this 145, 150 kind of range, and I've really taken some advice from a couple like pro lifters that are natural lifters, and really taking the time to build a nice quality base, like a muscle base, before I ever start doing. I think I will seek out a coach to put me through the paces of a proper cut, but also I am not interested in competing, just because I think that world of competing is just so full of steroids and gear, and I have nothing to say about that on the level of people just need to do what they need to do to get to their goals, and that's their life. It's just not something that I want for myself, and I don't know if I have the time and the commitment, quite honestly, to be able to compete on a professional level, because you really need to put in a lot of hard work and dedication, and you really have to give up a lot of things in your life to get to that level, to be a competitor on a stage. And that's why it's so hard, and that's why it's you know, a really small percentage of people are able to hit the stage because of that hard work and dedication, and kudos to them to be able to. For me, I have 3 kids, and it's crazy, and they have hockey, and they need their mom, and I need to drive them here and drive them there and feed them and go to Costco, and it's like this constant, really busy juggling game, and you know, the fact that I'm sitting here for more than 5 minutes talking to myself is incredibly unusual. So right now my training consists of training 5 to 6 times a week, and I tend to train for about 2 hours at a time, and I tend to alternate my legs to upper, alternating days, sort of posterior and anterior chain. The thing that I like about this lifting situation is that there's so much you can do. There's so much you can do, and you really can create the body you want, but you got to put in the work and the hard work and the dedication and your diet. It's all got to be dialed in, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Me, pond, me, pond, me. Oh shit, I really gotta do some landscaping. Here we go. We're gonna vlog, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll hate it. Maybe it's too much. Who knows? Maybe no one will watch. I'm pretty sure no one will watch. I don't know why I do this shit, but I do it to keep pushing myself harder and to create and to force myself to think and to work harder. That's why I'm doing it. Shit, man, I'm 42, you know, still I want to push harder. I got lots of shit I want to get done in my life. That's all there's to it. Fucking pond.